So these are some frequently asked questions about OAL's disapproval process for regulations. OAL, of course, is the Office of Administrative Law. So the first question is OAL required to review regulations? Yes, the Office of Administrative Law is charged with reviewing all proposed regulations by California's executive branch administrative agencies and departments pursuant to the APA, the Administrative Procedure Act, unless there's a specific statutory exemption, of course. Where is this requirement on the OAL found in the law? The review process is set forth in Government Code sections 11349 to 11349.6. So what is OAL actually required to do? OAL is required to either approve a regulation or disapprove it, which must occur within 30 working days after the regulation has been submitted to the OAL for review. What happens if OAL approves the regulation? If the proposed regulation is approved, then OAL transmits the approved regulation to the Secretary of State for filing. What happens if OAL does not act within the 30 days? If the OAL fails to act within the 30-day working period, then the proposed regulation is deemed to have been approved, and OAL is required to simply transmit the regulation to the Secretary of State for filing. Now, what happens if OAL disapproves the regulation? If OAL disapproves the regulation, then OAL returns that regulation to the adopting state agency within the 30-day review period, along with a notice that must specify the reasons for the disapproval. Within 7 calendar days of issuing that notice, OAL must provide the adopting agency with a written decision detailing its reasons for the disapproval. What's the basis for OAL disapproving a regulation? Well, a regulation cannot be disapproved except for failure to comply with one of the 6 statutory standards of review that are set forth in Government Code section 11349.1. And those 6 standards are authority, reference, non-duplication, clarity, necessity, and consistency. Finally, what happens after OAL disapproves of a regulation? The disapproval process allows the state agency 120 days to fix the disapproved portion and then to resubmit it for further consideration by OAL. And thereafter, OAL will have 30 working days to review the resubmitted documents by the underlying state agency or department.